Last week's vlog was all about plugging the gap between your dreams and where you are now. We wanted to talk a little bit more about that in this week's vlog before we start to talk about work experience. Coincidentally, it's Parliament Week this week, and it is also Anti-Bullying Week, and that ties in nicely to what we want to show you in this vlog this week, because we teach a lot of this stuff to the youngsters when we're preparing them for work. I say youngsters, actually we do that for individuals at midlife as well, but primarily young people who maybe have not experienced some of the challenges in the workplace. Bullying is not something that just takes place in school, although very often that's what we relate it to. It can very much take place in work as well. And what we teach in our traineeship programs is the importance of kindness. And in fact, if you look at the book that I actually personally use here, I don't know if you can see that, but the scope of it says at the top, work hard and be kind. It's not just about being out for yourself and doing everything you can and to the detriment of anybody else. Kindness is absolutely imperative in life, as we all know, and I think you'll all agree, but it is really important. It gets you a long way in work as well if you're a nice person and you bring your colleagues along with you. And I think there's a hashtag associated with Anti-Bullying Week, which is #ChooseKindness. I've done a number of interviews with people, as you know, on the I Want to Be a podcast, and there is one particular episode which is with a lovely lady called Kimberly Cooper, who is a top model, has worked in the fashion industry since she left school. She suffered terribly from bullying at school. A beautiful person, externally as well as inside, and very, very bright, and yet was the victim of bullying. And have a listen to that, because it shows you how you can overcome adversity. And this is something that we really do expose in our traineeship. We talk about it, we talk about the importance of kindness and how it is a key attribute in your success within your career. This week is about just drawing attention to the whole subject and getting us all to think about the fact that we're all on this planet together. We ultimately all want the same things. We all come in with nothing, we all leave with nothing, and what a much nicer, better place if we work together to make the environment a wonderful one for all of us while we're here. On the other side then, it's Parliament Week, as I said. Again, as part of our programme, we talk a lot about democracy. We actually take groups to the Houses of Parliament regularly every single week, and we engage them in debates. There's a sort of special debate facility that goes on there for young people. We have lots of debates in class. We try to emulate sort of democracy and get people to understand that's what this government is about. We talk about British values, we talk about anti-radicalisation. So it's very relevant actually to talk about Parliament Week in terms of sort of bridging the gap between where the youngsters are now and where they want to be. We try to teach that whole philosophy of you've got this, you can do anything. It's not going to be easy, but if you take a holistic view of life and career, you are going to create balance, and you're going to get success, and you're going to be able to succeed happily. And that's really what we're about on Middleton Murray. So enjoy the vlog, and as usual, any questions, just click on the link below and we'll be happy to come back to you.